Hi, mamas. Welcome to your cloth diapering 101. I'm so excited that you are digging into this information. I don't know necessarily where you're at. I don't know if you've cloth diapered before, and this is kind of a refresher class for you. I don't know if this is your first time cloth diapering and you're all in and you just can't get enough of it and you want every cloth diaper out there, or if this is just a little bit of a first intro information for you. You're a little bit on the fence. Maybe you want a cloth diaper part of the time, you want a disposable part of the time, which is totally an option as well. I'm just either way so excited that you're here and you're diving in to this information. There's lots of reasons why people cloth diaper. It's actually more cost effective in the long run. Research shows that it saves you about $2,000 from beginning to diaper to potty training. $2,000. That's a lot of money. It's a little bit more cost up front, but again, it saves you in the long run. There's environmental reasons why people cloth diaper. They do say that one disposable diaper takes about 500 years to completely dispose into the landfills. That is a long time, and that's just one disposable diaper. So you're actually helping the environment as well. Cloth diapering is actually better for your baby on a toxicity level. When it comes to disposable diapers, things that you can buy in stores like Pampers, those types of things, they're actually quite toxic. They're toxic on a level of being carcinogenic. So there are chemicals in there that can cause cancer. There's also chemicals in there that are endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors specifically are going to disrupt systems like your hormone system or your baby's hormone system. I know that they're babies and they don't necessarily use their reproductive system to that extent when they're babies, but it is working and it is part of the bigger picture when it comes to hormones inside of the body. So disrupting those hormones early can paint a very bad picture later on in life. So there are very big health concerns when it comes to disposable diapers. Now, I want to also put in there that there are healthy disposable diapers. Some mamas just do disposable diapers. Some mamas do cloth diapers and disposable diapers. Here at Max Mamas, we do have options for you when it comes to cleaner disposable diapers. And someone's going to go over that with you. But cloth diapering is a really easy way to nix out all of those chemicals, help the environment. Did you also know that diaper rash went up 70% when disposable diapers were introduced? So yes, babies that are cloth diapers, when done the right way, meaning your diapers are stripped and so on and so forth, having less diaper rash is a real thing. What happens is these chemicals that are in the disposable diapers, the ones that have those little beadlets in it and takes the moisture away from the body, that actually produces kind of a off-gassing, if you will, a chemical that reacts with the skin of the baby. And it's not so much diaper rash as it is chemical burn that happens, which is really sad as well. I help a lot of people through what is this particular diaper rash? What does it look like? Because there are different types of diaper rash, but cloth diapering alone actually reduces your chances of having diaper rash or your baby having diaper rash by 70%, which is huge in my opinion. So I'm really excited that you're diving into this. I love that you're taking the opportunity to make your family healthier, help the environment. And again, I don't necessarily know why you're doing this, but I'm just really excited for you. The sweet gals are here for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We want to make sure that your questions are all answered, and we want to make sure that you have a complete support system. If you don't have a support system, please lean on us. We want to be that support for you. We want to answer all your questions. If you have troubleshooting, we want to make sure that we get those answers for you as well. So we look forward to meeting you in person, but until then, enjoy all of your information.
Hi everyone, I'm Paris. I'm one of the sweet gals here at Max Mamas, and I'm going to talk to you specifically about cloth diapers that are all-in-ones and or fitted diapers. So by this point, you've already received a little bit of information on cloth diapers in general and why we are pro cloth over disposable. We understand though that most mamas are not going to full-time cloth. At some point, you may use a disposable diaper, and that's okay. We want you to feel confident in your decision to do and or either one. And so I want to make sure you know all the ins and outs and why we love cloth diapering. All-in-ones are probably going to be your easiest and most disposable like cloth diaper. So whether you've diapered a baby before and used disposable or whether this is brand new to you, the same concept applies to either. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite all-in-ones and walk you through not only how to use it, but why you would choose an all-in-one. Some of my favorite are going to be Thirsty's diapers. You can see them stacked right here behind me. They come in lots of cute prints. That's one of the reasons why they're one of my favorites. So let me grab a cute one. Here, this elephant tab, so you can see the cute bum with all the elephants and the sunflowers on it. So an all-in-one diaper looks like this. It may have snaps, or it may even, I don't know if I have one nearby, but it may even have Velcro. So here are the two different options that you're going to find in an all-in-one: snaps and a Velcro. The reason you would choose one over the other is totally preference. I have a stock of both and I like both. Kind of just depends on the day, what I'm feeling, what I want to grab for ease. If you've got a really wiggly toddler who does not want to sit still, then a Velcro may be a better option because you can get it done really, really fast. They may not want to sit through the snaps. But as they get older, Velcro tends to be easier to unvelcro once your kid gets old enough to figure that out for himself. So a snap may be a little bit more secure for you there. But if you look at it closely, it almost resembles a disposable diaper because it serves the same purpose. You've got two snaps on this side and two snaps on that side, and the diaper unfolds just like so. This is it. I know you guys can partially see a liner in the middle. This one actually, there we go. It does fold down like this. The only reason it folds down like this is to make easy drying, so that it's not too thick in the middle and takes you a really long time to dry. So the ability for it to flap down like this and have an actual tongue is the only real purpose is for drying. So an all-in-one is just like this. Everything is in one piece. You don't need to add anything. You simply place baby's bum on here, fold it up, and snap it shut. Some of the key tricks to putting an all-in-one are making sure you get this leg hole nice and snug around baby's leg. Lots of people get concerned that, oh, I'm worried I may be getting it too tight, but it is almost impossible to get this too tight on a baby's leg. I promise you, you can pull it and pull it and pull it, but the elasticity is going to keep it from getting too tight, and baby's wiggly in the position that they're in. Once they stand out, it'll start to stretch and kind of form fit them a little bit better. But make sure you get this really tight. If it's not, and you're starting to see gaps either under baby's thigh or right up in the crevice of their groin area, then you're going to get leaks. So number one tip, make sure this is as tight as you can get it around baby. So that may mean you're going to see lots of snaps here, and it may seem overwhelming at first. That may mean you're starting a cloth diaper all the way in the middle snaps. I'm going to show you what it would look like if I had it on the tightest setting. This is for a baby with maybe skinny legs or a skinny stomach, and you can just get this really, really tight. So those are snapped all the way completely in the middle. You can see there's no baby's leg to fill this out, but if it would be completely full. As your baby grows, you're gonna loosen this a little bit, and this is a brand new one, so the snaps are a little bit snug. You're gonna just adjust as necessary and continue to pull it back till it fits. These ones here in the middle are to lower your diaper. These all-in-ones are called all-in-ones not only because it's only one item, but also because this diaper should fit your baby essentially for the length it's in a diaper. This one specifically, this brand of all-in-one, let me get the specific weight to tell you. It starts at 8 pounds. So if you have a bigger baby or once they're out of newborn diapers, they'll fit in these great. And this goes up to 40 pounds. So you're looking at a 3-year-old, depending on the size of your baby, an average 3.5-year-old can fit in this diaper. So that's how much use you're going to get out of an all-in-one. But back to these middle snaps. What these middle snaps are for is when your baby is in that smaller stage, that 8-pound, 10-pound range, you can snap this down, and it actually, you want to make sure when you snap it that you fold the bottom down. You're going to have a smaller diaper for those smaller babies. I'm going to go ahead and fold it up just so you can see exactly what it looks like to make sure that you're folding it properly. Again, we're going to snap these buttons as tight as we can get them on baby, making sure there's no gaps in the thigh area. And as you can see, I did it real quick. It's kind of bunched right here. This is going to create issues. You really want it to be a flat, consistent fold. So I'm just going to go in there and make sure it's super flat. See how that looks a little bit better? That just makes sure that it's going to secure the fit on your baby, making less room for error when you get it on there nice and tight. And then again, like I said, as your baby gets bigger, gets taller, you're going to just unsnap that as necessary. You want to make sure this diaper sits about an inch below the belly button. So if you put this on your 10-pound baby and it is to its belly button, then it's too tall and you know it's time to snap this down a rise. And it's super simple. Like I said, it's just a one snap, one and done. So there are snaps on the other side that will kind of help you make sure you get the fit really well. And it should be a nice fold as so. So all-in-ones are a little pricier than your two-part systems, being because you're buying it all in one. You're paying for the convenience or the necessities of having it all together and having to do less work. But although it is a little bit more expensive, like this one, for an example, is $21, but you're going to get 3.5 years out of it in just one child. And then if you save them and take good care of your diapers, you should be able to get a second, potentially a third baby out of this $21 diaper. So it'll last you way longer than you'd expect. Your money is going to go much further in a cloth diaper like this than it would in a disposable. So that is essentially one style of all-in-one where it's all together like that. I am going to show you just a couple more. Specifically, I don't have a newborn one. Here's a newborn one. They're so cute. I just love them. This specific one is rainbow. But this is what a newborn one, all-in-one looks like. Again, same concept. It just snaps around baby, everything. This one actually has 2 tongues. Just different layers of absorbency are going to depend on the different materials that your diaper is. But this one has 2. Again, it's just one. So this is going to fit your babies that are smaller than 8 pounds right away. This one specifically starts at 5 pounds. So even going to get some of those little tiny preemie babies. And the great thing about the newborn specific diapers is their rise snaps a little bit higher. It goes all the way to the top. If you look at the all-in-ones, like I showed you, these just go to the middle. These top snaps do not snap to this bottom one. On the newborn one specifically, it snaps to the top because it's for those umbilical cords after baby is done. If you've ever bought newborn disposable diapers, you'll notice that they actually have a divot in the top part so that it doesn't rub or irritate the umbilical cord. That's exactly what this is meant to do too. So then once you snap it onto baby, you'll have a little divot there, making sure it doesn't irritate their umbilical cord. Newborn cloth diapers, for some people, do not seem, there you go, you have your little divot, super cute. Don't seem worth it because they're in them for such a short time. Like I told you, this one starts at 5 pounds, it goes up to about 14 pounds. So it could get you up to about 3 months. This one again is $20. But the great thing about newborn, if you don't want to invest in newborn because it's not something you're going to use for 3 to 4 years, you can rent a newborn diaper. So we actually have a rental program here that I think one of our sweet gals, Ashley, will talk to you guys about more later in the video. But lots of people rent their newborn diapers so that they don't have to invest into a full stash that they're not going to use as long on their baby. But if you do want to buy newborn diapers, 1, they're adorable. 2, they do have that added benefit of having the divot for the umbilical cord. This is a Thirsties brand as well. So, again, you're going to have super cute prints. Another style of all-in-one is, this is a Grow Via 1. Some benefits of this one is it has both Velcro and snaps. So you get the benefit of whichever you want. You can snap it, or you can Velcro it, and you can take the Velcro off. So if you choose to use the Velcro at the beginning and then decide that your kid has figured out how to do it and it needs something more secure, then you can actually pop this Velcro tab off and just use the snaps. But if you open this one up, it has 2 tongues inside of it, kind of like our newborn one that I showed you. And both of these tongues snap completely off. So again, the reason it does this is just for drying purposes to make sure it gets really clean. But the all-in-one, the one all-in-one by Grovia gave you 2 tongues. This is for added absorbency. As your child gets to about that 2.5, 3-year-old range, they're going to start peeing a lot more, especially once they start to show signs of being ready to potty train. They may be holding their pee longer and going one really big pee all at once rather than peeing a little bit. throughout the day. So you may find that an all-in-one like this with one tongue just simply isn't holding enough pee. So then you go in to start adding things to add absorbency, and you may add something that looks just like the tongue, like this. You just set it in there so that you have more absorbency. So this style specifically just comes with a backup tongue. So you may start with just this one at 1 year old, and then by 2 you may realize that you need this added absorbency. So this one snaps onto this, so this holds them all in place, the ability to snap them, and then they both are snapped together, will snap into this all-in-one right here at the top. And then same thing, you'll be able to just set your baby on there and either Velcro or snap it, just like you would a disposable Velcro. Exactly the same concept. Just put it right on your baby. Make sure you get it as tight as you can so that those gussets around the baby's legs are nice and tight and not leaving any gaps. So this one is a little bit more expensive. These ones average about $27, but it's because they give you that added absorbency option for later. So you're going to pay a little bit more upfront, but you won't ever have to buy anything extra to put inside your diaper later. And that's just a different style of all-in-one. Most of the time they're going to be about the same. You're going to see an all-in-one is going to have some sort of insert. It's either going to be attached like the tongue I showed you, or it's going to be detachable like the second one I showed you, where you can add as much absorbency as you needed. But essentially the idea of an all-in-one is one diaper that you just snap. There's no stuffing, there's nothing, there's not a fitted where you have to snap 2 diapers together. It's just one process. These are the easiest for new to cloth diaper moms, easiest for grandparents normally because they can Velcro it just like they do a disposable, but super easy. They are higher on the price point. So if you are looking for something that is maybe a little bit cheaper to start, that's when we get into all-in-twos and fitteds and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite fitteds. The first one I'm going to show you guys is assembly, so it's stacked right here behind me. As you can see, this looks really similar to an all-in-one, except this is not waterproof. This material on the outside of these all-in-ones is completely waterproof, meaning you don't have to add anything to it. This same concept, it Velcros onto the baby. It also has a liner sewn in. It kind of comes up and peaks. There's some pockets in there. Again, that's just to help it air out when you dry. But this one has lots of liners in it. You would put this on baby, just like you would any other diaper. You would snap it into place, but you wouldn't stop there. You'd have to go one step further and actually add a cover to this diaper to make it waterproof. This is what a cover looks like. Looks very similar, although this one doesn't have any absorbency material. So you would have to snap this one on over a fitted once you have it in place. This one is made out of completely recycled plastic, and it's 100% waterproof. It only snaps, but super easy. There's no middle snaps. You don't have to worry about that. You just snap it right on over the fitted diaper. So we'd have this on baby, and then we would put this over it and snap it into place, and now your diaper's ready to go. A couple things about fitteds. You'll have to make sure the absorbent material is completely covered. So once you get it on baby, you're gonna have to pull these kind of around the legs and make sure that all that absorbency is actually tucked in there so that you don't get any leaks. Great things about fitted, because this entire diaper is absorbent, they normally hold more pee. So this is a great nighttime option when your baby is in the same diaper all night long, because it can hold a lot. Or maybe long road trips, or if you have a toddler who's just out peeing, they're all-in-ones or they're all-in-twos. Fitteds are normally a great option for that because they can hold all of it. That's just one style of fitted. Of course, there are something like this, exactly the same look and concept, but are made out of different materials. Once you start cloth diapering and putting the different materials on your baby, you may notice that your baby has a sensitivity to one particular fabric over another. And that may be why you choose a different brand, just because of that. So this is what another fitted looks like. This fitted specifically comes in multiple sizes. So you'd have to buy multiple diapers as your baby continued to grow. They're color coordinated, so you'd start here, you'd go up here, and there's about 4 different sizes for this particular brand. You'd have to buy a lot, but these are a lot cheaper. Like this one diaper is $10, and covers range anywhere from $10 to $15. So you're paying about the same as you would pay for an all-in-one, except you can use these more than once if they're not saturated. So gives you just a little bit more options and breathability in the way you diaper when you choose a 2-part system over a 1-part system. A 1-part system, you can only use that one diaper. It has one purpose, one mobility. These all-in-twos give you the ability to switch covers, to switch different fabrics. So if your baby needs, bamboo is the most absorbent, or hemp, or they need to switch to a fleece or a microfiber, gives you the ability to interchange all of those with your favorite covers and your favorite inserts. So that's a fitted. Again, the benefits would be nighttime, long road trips, a toddler who's out peeing, the absorbency of like an all-in-one or an all-in-two. That's why someone may choose a fitted, or just a price point, because you could get away with buying 12 fitteds, but you may only need 8 covers. So you don't have to have equal parts fitted and cover. And that's just a little bit of quick knowledge about an all-in-one versus an all-in-two. If you guys have any questions, you can always shoot us an email at maxmamasok@gmail.com. You can also call us at 405-310-4055. We have someone at the store almost every single day, and they'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have about cloth diapering.
Hello, I'm Janae. I'm one of the Sweet Gals here, and today I'm going to talk with you about another kind of diaper. It's one that I personally used with all 4 of my boys. It is the pre-fold with a cover. It is very simple. You have a cotton pre-fold is what they call it, and once it's washed it shrinks up and it's very absorbent, and you put it in one of our covers. And you can very easily just do this and snap it. You can also use your typical safety pin, diaper pins, or they have snappies that go around and hook it together, but it's really your preference. I never found that I needed these. If you're not comfortable with a pre-fold, you can also buy a snap-in insert that can snap in the Grovia, or you can use it with your cover. This one has a doubler for extra absorbency. If you do find that you have an older child that needs more diaper because they soak through at night, you can add in a doubler like this. This is cotton. They also have bamboo ones that are very absorbent for a child that pees through at night. You just kind of put it inside of the pre-fold like this, and you can have different layers, and it really does help soak up for those overnight heavy wetters. Very easy to wash. You just throw them in, pull the covers out. I don't recommend drying them because it can lead to less absorbency and they can leak through. The other thing that we have is if you're not comfortable with the ones that just sit in, you can buy Tidy Tots, and it's another one of the snap in where you have your insert. You can put the doubler inside for extra absorbency, and it just snaps in. And one of the upsides to this kind of diaper is that if your child just wets, you can take the wet diaper out, throw it in the pail, and you can reuse the cover for a couple of times until it's soiled or maybe a little bit too wet to keep reusing. And so you don't have to have as many covers or as you do with the all-in-ones, and that's just one of the benefits to it. There's also pocket diapers where you have an insert that is stuffed inside the diaper. Sometimes they actually come out all together, and other times they are sewn in. It's a very similar concept, but again, you have to pull the insert out to wash it, and you wash the whole thing at once. So we have lots of different varieties depending on your style of or your desire to wash laundry. So come up and ask questions, and that's all.
Hi, I'm Alexandra. I'm a sweet gal here at Max Mamas. Today I wanted to talk to you about cleaning cloth diapers. So When I first introduced the idea of cloth diapers to my husband, he was a little skeptical, but after I explained how easy it really was, he was on board with me. So, first of all, what to do if a child poops in the diaper. That's the part he wasn't so sure about. So, a few options. You can put in liners. You just place it on the top of the diaper before you put it on the child, and then depending on which kind, this one is safe to flush. So afterwards you just take it out, put it in the toilet and flush it. This one needs to be thrown away. So you can take it out, dump the poop in the toilet and then throw it away. So if you don't want to do liners, this is my favorite. This is called the Spray Pal. This you hook up to the back of your toilet, and then just like on most sinks, kitchen sinks, how you can spray dishes, you do the same thing and spray everything off into the toilet. You don't have to get all messy. It's awesome. And then to wash them, you have them all, you collect them in a wet bag or a pail, and when it's time for you to do your wash, you just put them in the washing machine. You need to do a pre-wash, which gets out a lot of the stuff that's in the diaper, and then your second wash is going to be a normal wash. You need to make sure to use cloth diaper safe detergents. We have quite a few options here. Here's a few of them, a few different brands we have, and these detergents all have enzymes in them, and that is what's going to get those cloth diapers clean. So this is a super simple option. They come in packets. You just have to throw the packet in before you throw the clothes in, or the cloth diapers in. And all of these are safe to use in your everyday laundry. So it's a great idea to just use them all the time with all of your clothes. This is great for hard water, so if you do have hard water, we do have an option for you. After you get done with that wash, some people like to do a second rinse just to make sure that they get all of the soap out. After that, to dry them, you have a couple options again. First, you can put them on low in the dryer, or you can hang them dry. I like to recommend the sun. It is great at fighting stains. So just hang them out in the sun to dry, and that can help get rid of any stains that might be on the diaper. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we would love to help you.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm going to show you all some things that some of the other girls talked about with the cloth diapers. So first, I'm going to start with one of our all-in-ones, which Paris talked about, and then just show you the fit. So this is a Snap diaper, Snap all-in-one. And I'm making sure, okay, so I'm snapping this around my little baby's legs. And you want to make sure that it is all around their little legs. So see how it comes right here and it's all around his legs? That's perfect. And then it looks like maybe it's too tight, but I can fit 2 fingers in, and that is perfect. It's very hard to get a cloth diaper too tight around baby. Our next one is a pre-fold, and I put one of our disposable liners in here. This is the Flushy by Tidy Tots. I just put it all around. So I'm going to take the cover and I'm putting it down behind baby, and then this is a pad fold. I did a pad fold, so it's just 3 folds over, and then I put the liner around it, and then you just put that down into the cover. A couple other folds that people really like and love is the angel fold, and there's origami, there's the jelly roll fold. Jelly roll fold is good for catching all of that newborn poop. But there's so many folds out there. So another thing is if you wanted to do an origami or angel roll angel fold or a jelly roll fold, you're gonna use some, they're called snappies or the cloth pins. And I know that's like, whenever you think old school, that's kind of more what you're thinking of. But with a pre-fold, you don't have to do that. You could just pad fold it like I did. And then see how we still have a good fit around baby's legs. I can still stick 2 fingers in. The pre-fold isn't sticking out anywhere. I guess it is sticking out in the back. So we just pull that up around baby. And then so it's not sticking out anywhere. All right. So whenever you're done, let's say baby pooped. I got this disposable liner in here. I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna put baby, I'm taking it off baby, putting it over here, and then if there's poop in there, I'm just taking, make sure that you can see it, I'm taking this liner out from underneath, and then I'm just sticking it all in here. The Tidy Tots liner is perfect because you can just put it down the toilet and flush it. The Grovia Bio liners that we also carry, you would put them in the trash. Now with this diaper, once we're done, you just stick it in either a pail liner, and this could fit in just a normal trash can, or a hamper, and you'll just stick that, and then you can stick it in there. Or we also have, there's also a wet bag. So this is just a little, that pail liner will hold up to 20 to 30 diapers. This holds about 8 to 10. And what I like about this one is that it's a wet dry option. So on this side is the dry. So you can put your clean diapers in here, and then you can put the wet dirty diapers in this one, and then they all just close up. So it's perfect. And this is perfect for on the go.
Okay, Becky, you should,
with the pockets, this is a variation of the cover all-in-one. So these are nice, especially if baby has a wetness sensitivity. So with this, here's the pocket liner. You would just stuff it in diaper. You can do this whenever you're doing laundry, when you're folding your cloth diapers, or before you put it on baby. You stuff it, and then you can't even see that liner in there. And then it's essentially serves as like an all-in-one. And then you can put it around baby, and whenever it's time to change them out of this, you can just throw all of this in to the wet bag, and then that wet bag will then all go into the washer. Or you can take the insert out and do it, but the washer is going to agitate that insert out. So you don't have to do that unless you just prefer to do that. Okay. Another thing that we like is our cloth wipes. So this is just really easy. Whenever you're changing baby, there's a couple different options with cloth wipes. So there's an option where you can pre-wet them. There's several different recipes, like cloth wipe recipes, with like water, and then you can put some essential oils in there. And then what Dr. Jill liked to do whenever she was changed, like when she had Kinsley, is she would get a little Tupperware, do hot water, and then some of her essential oils, and she'd pre-wet them, and she'd put them in her Tupperware, and then they were just ready to go whenever she used it. You can also do it dry if you wanted to, or there's like a spray or a little pump that you can use to put on, and then you can wipe baby. These are super nice. You'll just put those in the wet bag whenever you go and do laundry. So this is just like, it's called diaper duty, and you just like would spray it on, wipe baby, and then stick it in your wet bag with your other cloth diapers, and then again, all of that just goes into the washer. You don't have to separate anything or do anything extra. Cloth diapering sometimes can be a little bit overwhelming, and if you decide to do cloth diapers, don't ever feel bad if you ever need to take either time or you don't want to do it all of the time. Some people opt to do disposables at nighttime, or whenever they're on the road, they like to do disposables, or I mean, if they're out and about, whatever. Just don't ever feel like it's not okay to, if you choose to do cloth diapering, to still take time to do disposables if that's what you'd like. Just try to choose a better disposable. These are our bamboo diapers. We really like them. They're better for baby. They're better for the environment. But just do whatever you feel comfortable with. That is the main takeaway. So if you're, I'm so super excited that you're interested in cloth. If you want to make the switch, but you're not quite ready to invest in a whole stash, then we have 2 programs for you. We have our newborn program, which comes with 12 diapers. We have all different kinds in there. There's some pre-folds, there's some all-in-ones, and that just gives you, it's for 3 months, and that gives you like a taste of the newborn. Or that's perfect too if you don't want to invest in a newborn stash, because most cloth diapers start at, it says about 10 pounds. I would say more closer to 12 to get that really good fit around baby's leg and around their stomach, because you don't want it to be too high. You want it to sit at their belly button and below. And then, so we also have, if you're not quite ready to make the switch, but you don't have a newborn anymore, we have our program called Make the Switch to Cloth Diaper Easy. And that comes with 12 diapers that are for babies that are bigger than newborn, so 12 pounds and above. And you get that for 3 months. Both of those programs are $200, but you get $100 back to use towards diapering products whenever you're finished. And if you didn't like your cloth diapers, you don't want to invest, then you can use that for disposables. You can still use it for diaper balm, whatever you'd prefer. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call in 405-310-4055. Thanks.